been pretty good so far early in the season. Just what have you seen from the unit so far in the first 3 games?
I've seen a lot of perseverance coming from us. We go out there. We have a mindset of try to take it one play at a time, do our best to move the chains, get the most out of the play, and just do your job. Like have that do your job mentality. And we try to have every play perfect, to the best of our ability. And I think that the point is like our perseverance, do your job one play at a time is like really what is like a good kicker for the offense.
Just I think going into week 4 at least, you were leading the nation in receptions for tight ends. What does that sound like to you when it hits you, and has is that something that you feel like will continue throughout the season?
Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna lie. It does feel good to hear that I have like a statistic like that. But I think my mindset coming with that is just do your job. Like whatever they ask me to do on the field, I'm gonna do it. Whether they want me to pass block, run block, whatever they got me doing, I'm gonna just do it to the best of my ability. Try to find my way on the field, and I got the ball that many times, and I'm okay with me getting less. More like I just want to be on the field, do whatever I can, just be out there, just playing football.
And do you feel like it's been sort of a change in the way you've been involved in the passing offense? I know that they played a lot of sets last year with Coach Long where it was mostly blocking. Do you feel like it's changed in a way that has enabled you to go up the seams and get open in space?
Yeah, I definitely do think it has changed. I think as we progress, like it's always going to keep changing. There's going to be some weeks where I might get a whole lot of opportunities going down the field, or they see my best position being where I'm not so much down the field and I'm maybe more pass setting, being out in the flat, whatever I got to do. So I think it's really like a play-by-play, like whoever we're playing, that's really going to dictate whatever they want us all doing. So I think that's like our mindset, just whatever the best matchup is.
What's been the primary focus for specifically the offense in the last week and a half throughout practice?
The primary focus goes back to like what I was saying before, just like do your job. Like really go out there, play to your best ability, know your role, whatever you got to do, make sure you win your reps. And once we all can do our job, we can come together, be able to put things together and be able to be a whole team, like a nice freight train as an offense. And it all starts with knowing your assignment, doing your job, and being able to communicate with your other teammates and, getting along like that.
I know Sed talked about having kind of amnesia, like learning how to forget bad plays and, forget bad moments in games. But how does Coach teach you how to hold on to the good things while also forgetting about the bad?
Mm-hmm. So forgetting about the bad, you can't let it like sit dormant in your mind, because then it's just going to affect you moving forward. And once something affects you moving forward, you're just going to be thrown off. You're not going to be focused, all that. So amnesia, that's a great point. Like, make sure you forget about the bad, but the good. It's always great to have momentum, because just because, let's say, we have amnesia and we're forgetting about the bad, maybe the other team isn't. So we can use our momentum and our good plays to like really like punch it down and really knock them off their shoes and really get a momentum going, because maybe they don't have amnesia. So that's how you got to use the good and keep going with the good.
What are you expecting from Cal's defense? I know they've got some pretty good defensive backs. Ezekiel Masses, I think, leads the country in interceptions. Just what are you expecting from them?
Yeah, so I think our game plan, just like we got every week, we're going to have a game plan to whatever their man matchup, whatever their zone, whatever their run defense. We're still going to like game plan against them. And, I don't want to like give away too much what we got going on, but we're like I said, every week we're going to keep going on game planning. We're going to have specific matchups for every like phase of the offense, because you can't just be good in one spot. So we realize they have like different things going on in their defense. So we're making sure to pick up on every single detail and use that to our ability.
Yeah, y'all have had about a week and a half of practice with this bye week. Coming off those last 2 losses, what have you seen from your teammates in terms of energy, vibe, momentum, and what has been the message from the coaches leading up to coming back onto the field?
The message is, it's a new day. You can't really change the past. Like what happened. As much as you regret, as much as you want to go back and change everything that happened. What you did is what you did. What you said is what you said, and what you put on film is what you put on film. And our whole mindset is just, it's a new day. You got to get better every day. You got to have amnesia. the season's not over. We have plenty of weeks going over. We still got to go all the way up through December, and so we just got to take it day by day, team by team. And once we're working on Cal, so we got to give them our best shot.
Yeah, and it's been a
Last one here.
couple weeks since you've played at home. Coming back to alumni, how's that going to feel? Just having the home field, home crowd, and all that this weekend.
I mean, I love playing home. It's always good to have the support and not everybody booing you. So I'm gonna be feeling great going out there, knowing I got a bunch of fans ready to support us, ready, down alumni Chestnut Hill, ready for us to rock and roll. So.